tell us we are not agree about the double standard. You know, when someone common people they say they make a mistake, but Muslim make any mistake, they say terrorist, extremist. How you handle these things?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, dear brothers,
Malik.
Brother Malik and other brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm 40 years now fighting for the Muslim people here in Britain and abroad, and standing up for haq, standing up for justice, for what's right, whatever the cost. You know, if I had been quiet when Tony Blair was going to war with Iraq, I would still be in the Labour Party. I would be in a leading position in the Labour Party. But my conscience would not allow me, because the only election I'm really interested in is the one on the last day, on the Judgment Day. That's the election that I'm interested in. So I have to, in this short life, I have to do what's right. And what's right is to stand up to defend the people who are being oppressed. God commanded us to raise our hand against injustice. If we cannot raise our hand, to raise our voice against injustice. And if we could not raise our voice, to curse injustice in our heart. And we are lucky here. We can do all three. We can do all three. We can raise our hand, we can raise our voice, we can curse with our heart.
We respect this country, but if we are not agree what they are going, you know, double standard, what do you think?
In this country, we are free to raise our hand and raise our voice, and we must do so. It's not optional, it's wajib, it's a duty to do so. If our own country is doing something wrong, who more than us has a duty to stand up against it? So we respect the people of this country, we respect the spirit of the people of this country, but we will not be silent against injustice.
Yes, thank you.
We will not be silent against injustice. And if our country is involved in that injustice, as we were in Iraq, as we were in Kashmir, as we are in Yemen, as we are in Iraq, and
we condemn all around the world any injustice.
This is our duty.
Actually, everybody should vote him, because no any Muslim work the way he works. Simple as that.
Well, I don't know if you got the news overnight, but Sadiq Khan has raised the question of the hijab. He's raised this day, imagine. He's the Labour candidate, he's a Muslim, and he's raising whether we should ban the hijab.
No doubt.
What kind of Labour is this?
What's your party say about hijab?
We say that women are entitled to wear exactly what they want to wear. That nobody has the business of interfering with the Muslim women or the Jewish women or any other women. And nuns wear a hijab.
Yes, of course.
Every day of their lives.
What you say about the last word about Islamic phobia?
Islamophobia. Very nice to see you.
He is our president.
The Islamophobia is an inevitable consequence of our going to war with Muslim country after country. You can't fill the airwaves, fill the newspapers with hatred against Muslim countries and expect none of it to come back here. You can't expect to fill the television with propaganda against Muslim countries, Muslim leaders.
Cameron said there's a nation in the nations in this country.
Yes.
What do you say to that?
The facts are we all have our own culture. David Cameron's culture is drinking alcohol, gambling, living the life of the rich. This is not my culture.
So you know
I don't gamble. I don't drink alcohol.
You agree?
And I live on the streets with the masses of the people. These are two different cultures. And they exist in the one country. And there are many, many other countries.
You agree?
Some people have a lifestyle that they chose that's not for me. There are many cultures in this country. Not only one, not only two.
We appreciate really. You agree with the last question? You agree with the double standard of media here?
The media is the voice of the government. It's the voice of the state. They pretend to be independent, but in fact, they face the direction that the government and the state wants them to face. So, for example, nobody ever heard of Gaddafi until they wanted to bring him down. Then he became Shaitan.
Yes.
Nobody ever heard of Saddam Hussein until they wanted to bring him down.
Still Iran issue,
Till they
you know,
made him
Iran, before a
Shaitan.
couple of
Or
years,
Iran,
Iran.
or Syria, whatever. There's one after the other. The Mahdi, 100 years ago, 116 years ago. The Mahdi in Sudan, they made him Shaitan. Then they made
Best friend.
They made Nasser Shaitan. They made Arafat Shaitan. Saddam Hussein Shaitan. Gaddafi Shaitan. They go from one after the other because they don't want the Muslims to be united. They don't want the Muslims to be strong. They don't want them to advance technologically, scientifically. They want to use them as a cash cow. They like the kings of Arabia. These are the kind of Muslims they like because they let them steal all their money. They let them steal the money of
So finally we say George for Nare Takbir,
Allahu Akbar.
Nare Risalat,
Ya Rasulullah.
Nare Haidari.
Ya Ali.
May Allah bless you guys. Thank you very much.
ਸਾਰੇ ਵੋਟ ਜੋਰਜ ਗੈਲਵੇ ਨੂੰ ਕਰੋ ਇਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਇਹ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਬੰਦਾ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਉਹ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ
Lies, you always waste. You always waste.
That's the only election.